nongeye kubasuhuza kandi mbaha n'ikaze wowe ukomeje gukurikirana amakuru ndetse n'ibiganiro bera hano ku Ijwi Line TV. Nyuma y'uko ubwato bwagaragaye mu muhora w'Urumunsi bw'Uburusiya bukaba ari ubwato bumaraho mu nsheri, ni bwa bwato ushobora guhiga umwanzi aho yaba aherereye hose. Uburusiya rero bwabwohereje muri Iran, nabikubwiye neza cyane. Ni ubwato bune bwikoreye intwaro ndetse burimo n'abasirikare rwose barwana mu mazi b'igihugu cy'Uburusiya. Uburusiya bwohereje bano basirikare kugira ngo bagende bajye kubungabunga umutekano wa Iran wo mu mazi ndetse bakomeze banashyigikire zino ngabo za IRGC ziri muri uno muhora w'Urumunsi. Ni ubwato bune bugamije gusenya Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ndetse n'ibikorwa byazo byose biri muri uno muhora wa Urumunsi. Amakuru yacu tugiye kuba twayarebera hamwe ndetse ari buze kuza kwibanda kuri bino bikorwa byose bya buno bwato. Ese bwohereje mu buhe buryo? No kubera iki Uburusiya bwohereje buno bwato? Bugamije iki? Ni ubuhe buryo ubuno bwato ni iki bugiye kuba bwakemura muri uno muhora? Byose tugiye kuba twabirebera hamwe n'indangiza nkubwire. Mujtaba Ali Khamenei, uyu nguyu akaba ari umuyobozi mukuru wa Iran. Uyu nguyu ni perezida wa Iran muri kino gihe rwose yagiyeho asimbuye Ali Khamenei papa we rwose, nkuko amakuru agenda bigaragaza, nkuko tubizi twese. Ngiye kuba nakubwira ijambo yageneye abanya-Iran muri rusange, ndibuze kuza kubikubwiraho. Ni ijambo rihumuriza abanya-Iran ndetse rinabarema agatima, anagashishikariza rwose buri muntu wese witeguye kuba yakwinjira mu gisirikare cya Iran agomba rwose kuba yakwinjiramo nakabuza. Twihuse n'amakuru yacu, reka tubanze tuyatangirire muri uno muhora w'Urumunsi. Umuhora w'Urumunsi winjiye mu bwato budasanzwe bw'igisirikare cy'Uburusiya. Buno bwato bukaba bwaje kugira ngo busenye Amato ya Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ari muri uno muhora w'Urumunsi ndetse na bino bice bano banyamerika bafashe buno bwato kugira ngo bubashe kuba bwasubiza inyuma ndetse bunisubize bino bice abanya-Iran bambuwe. Ubu bwato ni ubwato budasanzwe, murabizi ko Uburusiya rwose butikoraho muri rusange. Buno bwato rero bwoherejwe nyuma y'uko uyino minisitiri w'ububanyi n'amahanga wa Iran Abbas Aragachi yasabye bino bihugu bigize BRICS y'uko bagomba kuba bashyigikira Iran muri ino ntambara ihanganyemo na Amerika ndetse na Israel n'ibindi bihugu bifatikanyije na Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika. Yasabye bino bihugu byose bigize BRICS gutera inkunga Iran ndetse rwose no kuyigaragariza umusada udasanzwe cyane cyane mu bigendanye na gisirikare. Iyi nkunga cyangwa se ino mikoranire iri hagati y'Uburusiya ndetse na Iran yagaragaye kuri uyu munsi ku itariki 17 z'ukwezi kwa gatanu umwaka wa 2026. Ni ubwato bune budasanzwe rwose bwikoreye abasirikare basaga ibihumbi 4 kugera kuri 6 nk'uko bigenda bigaragazwa n'aya makuru ya CNN ndetse na Al Jazeera. Ndetse rwose bukaba bunikoreye ibikoresho bya gisirikare birimo indege ndetse na za machine guns zirasa kure cyane nk'uko bigenda bigaragazwa. Buno bwato bukaba ari ubwato bwitezweho cyane byinshi birimo gusubiza inyuma uyu mwanzi wa Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ndetse no gusenya ibikorwa remezo batangiye kuba bashyiramo birimo buno bwato bwa aircraft carrier ndetse na zino za Ibrahim Lincoln muri no nkombe ya Urumunsi. Buno bwato bwitezweho kugarura ibice byanyazwe bya Iran ndetse no gusubiza inyuma umwanzi ari we Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika. Ni ubwato bwazanywe cyane rwose bwazanywe na zino ngabo z'Uburusiya, bukomeje kuba rwose bwafasha kino gisirikare cya IRGC nk'uko bikomezwa kugenda bigaragazwa. Ubu bwato bukaba bwamaze gutsika ku nkombe yo muri kino kigobe cya Persia rwose Gulf nk'uko bikomezwa kugenda bigaragazwa na bino binyamakuru. Buno bwato bwatsitse nyuma y'uko bwinjiye muri no nkombe. Ubu Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika zitamenye ibyabaye. Ni ikigaragaza ko buno bwato bukomeye cyane, bufite ikoranabuhanga ridasanzwe, nabikubwira neza cyane rwose. Bufite ikoranabuhanga ridasanzwe, bufite tekinoloji idasanzwe, bukoresha radari Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika zitabasha kuba zasinsinga ngo zumve. Ubu bwato bushobora kuba bwagenda runono ubundi bwato bwose bakabubushwanyaguje nk'uko bikomeza kugenda bigaragazwa na kino kinyamakuru Al Jazeera rwose cyanditse kuri no nkuru. Ubu bwato rero bwaparitse muri no nkombe ya Persia Gulf ndetse rwose bukaba bwitegura isa kuba bwarasa umwanzi, dore ko bwatangiye no kuba bwaronshinga ama misile ndetse n'amatopido aya ngaya araswa mu nyanja rwose akaba yakurikirana ubwato aho burimo guhindira. Rero zino torpedo ndetse na zino misile zikaba zamaze kuba zaronshingwa nk'uko bikomeza kugenda bigaragazwa na kino kinyamakuru cya Al Jazeera. Ndetse rwose buno bwato bukaba bwitezweho kuba bwasubiza inyuma uyu mwanzi wa leta ari we Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika, ndetse hakaba hitezweho no kuba hagaruzwa ibice byajyanywe cyangwa se byambuwe Iran. Ubu bwato buje nyuma y'uko Uburusiya bwari bwarahaye leta ya Iran satellite yo kuzajya ikontrolinga amakuru y'ingabo za Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ziri hariya muri kiriya kigobe cya Gulf, cyane cyane muri biriya bihugu bya Saudi Arabia. Ariyo mpamvu kino gihugu cya Iran cyarasaga muri Saudi Arabia cyane cyane kurenza ahandi hose. Rero Saudi Arabia imaze kubona ko imaze kuzengerezwa n'ibisasu ndetse na za misile nyinshi cyane rwose zaterwaga n'igina kino gihugu cya Iran, zemera kwiyomora kuri Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika, ziravuga ziti niba mutabashije kuba mwarinda bino bisasu birimo kuba byaterwa biturutse muri Iran, ntago tuzongera kubatiza kino kirere cyacu ngo mukigurikirizeho zino ndege. Rero Uburusiya bwatanze amakuru ya kino gihugu cya Saudi Arabia yuko ingabo za Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ziherereye muri kiriya gihugu. Leta ya Iran itangira kuzajya harasa ibisasu byinshi cyane. Saudi Arabia ifata umwanzuro wo guhakana Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika kuzongera kwagurukiriza indege ndetse no kwaterera misile. Rero kino gihugu cy'Uburusiya cyongeye gutanga buno bwato, ano mato ane yose yo mu bwoko bwa gisirikare, ndetse aya mato yaje yikoreye n'indege za gisirikare kugira ngo zibashe kuba zakwinjira muri kiriya gihugu cya Iran, none nizirangiza zikontrolinga kiriya kirere cya Iran, dore ko iyi tekinoloji bagiye kuzajya bakoresha ari igihugu cy'Uburusiya. Ndetse amakuru akomeza kugenda agaragaza ko iki gihugu cy'Uburusiya ngo bino ari akantu gato cyane bageneye Iran, bazongera bakomeje no kuba bayongerera ibindi bikoresho byinshi cyane, nubwo ahagaragaye bino mato ane gusa na zino ndege gusa. Rero igihugu cy'Uburusiya cyongeye imikoranire idasanzwe hagati ya Iran ndetse na kino gihugu cy'Uburusiya, ndetse banagaragaza ko bitari kera bazaboherereza na Sukhoi ndetse n'ingabo zirwanira ku butaka. Twihuse n'amakuru yacu, reka tuyakomereze muri Iran, aho umugaba mukuru w'ikirenga wa Iran uyu Mujtaba Khamenei yaburiye cyangwa se yaburiye buri muntu wese uri muri Iran wifuza kujoininga igisirikare cya Iran yuko agomba rwose kuba yakwinjiramo nta mpungenge, nta pfunwe na ritoya uko wabungana kose, upfa kuba uri hejuru y'imyaka 16 nk'uko bikomezwa kugenda bigaragazwa na kino kinyamakuru Al Jazeera. Gikomeza kugenda kigaragaza ko Mujtaba Khamenei yaburiye buri muntu wese wifuza kujya mu gisirikare cya Iran, cyaba igisirikare kirwana mu mazi IRGC, cyaba igisirikare kirwana ku butaka FARNS, yuko agomba kuba yakwinjiramo agafata imyitozo hanyuma akajoininga igisirikare kugira ngo babashe kuba bakubaka igisirikare gikomeye kijya guhangana n'abano banzi aribo Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ndetse na Isirayeli n'abandi bose bakomeje gufasha bino bihugu byombi. Mujtaba Khamenei mu ijambo ryiwe yumvisha abanya-Iran yuko badagomba gutinya igisirikare, ahubwo aribwo buryo bwiza bwo kurinda igihugu ubusugire bwacyo ndetse no kugarura ituze muri kino gihugu kizengerejwe na zino ntambara. Akomeza kumvikanisha ko imirimo iba mu gisirikare atari ukurasa gusa, ahubwo harimo ibintu byinshi cyane, bityo bakomeje rwose kuba bakongera umubare w'abasirikari kugira ngo igisirikare cyabo kibashe kuba cyakomera, bakomeze no kurinda ubusugire bwa kino gihugu nk'uko bikomeza kugenda bigaragazwa. Amakuru yacu reka tuyasimbukire muri Isirayeli nyuma y'iturika ridasanzwe ryumvikanye mu majyepfo ya Liban ariyo ihateye ibisasu. Isirayeli yongeye gutegura undi mugambi udasanzwe wo kongera kuba yakongera ibindi bitero kuri kino gihugu cya Iran, noneho ibicishije mu kirere ikoresheje zino ndege z'ama air strikers zigaba ibitero, ndetse yifashishije n'amasukhoi menshi cyane rwose yahawe na Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika. Iki gihugu cya Isirayeli cyongeye umugambi mubisha wo ku gihugu cya Iran wo kongera gutera ibitero bidasanzwe rwose yifashishije bino bitero byo mu kirere, ndetse inakurura amakuru ye muri Iran kugira ngo ibashe kumenya aho igihugu cya Iran kigeze gitegura runo rugamba, dore ko imishyikirano ikomeje kuba agaterera nzamba nk'uko bikomeza kugenda bigaragazwa. igihugu cya Isirayeli gikomeza kugenda kivuga ko kitazigera kihanganira igihugu cya Irani gutera imitwe yitwaje intwaro ya Hezbollah ndetse n'abahuti ndetse na bino byebe bikorera muri Iraq. Rwose ngo nta gihe na kimwe bazigera bahumeka kino gihugu kitarabasha kuba cyarekeraho gutera iyi mitwe yitwaje intwaro. Ndetse uyu mugaba mukuru w'igisirikare cya IDF wa Isirayeli akomeza kuvuga yuko yiteguriye urugamba ndetse n'abasirikari be biteguriye urugamba rwo guhangana n'umwanzi ariwe Iran. Ndetse imikoranire ndetse n'itumanaho ridasanzwe rikora kubakurishije satellite na Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika. Isirayeli yongeye kuba yabwira Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika yuko ibitero byegereje bishya kuri Irani, bityo rero Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika zigomba kuba zakwitegura kugira ngo bashe kuba bavunira mu mavi uyu nguyu abanya-Irani bose muri rusange. Rero Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika zakomeje kugenda zigaragaza ko uru rugamba zizahanganamo rwose na Irani ari urugamba rushyashya noneho rugamije kurimbura abanya-Irani ndetse n'ibikorwa byabo byose. Urumva bakunzi b'ijwi Line TV, murumva ko ari urugamba rudasanzwe, ni urugamba rubi cyane, aho usanga ku mpande zombi buri wese yigamba ubutwari ndetse n'ubufatanye ku mpande zombi. Bityo rero hashobora kuba hagiye kuba hasubukurwa intambara idasanzwe rwose muri rusange. Amakuru akomeza kugenda yerekana yuko mu gihe leta ya Irani ibyisaba Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika zitabishyize mu bikorwa, nta kabuza ngo intambara izakomeza rwose ibeho kugezaho ibyo Irani isaba bishyizwe mu bikorwa. Ndetse ikomeza no kugenda igaragaza ko mu gihe Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika zitarashyira mu bikorwa ibyo ngibyo, nta gihe na kimwe Irani zigere irekeraho gutera iyi mitwe yitwaje intwaro inkunga. Ndetse amakuru akomeza kugenda anagaragaza ko aba barwanyi ba Hezbollah bashobora kuba bagiye kuba bakwakira ibindi bikorwa, ibindi bitwaro bidasanzwe bya kirimbuzi birimo misile z'ubumara. Twihuse n'amakuru yacu rwose, reka tuyakomereze muri kino gihugu cya Katari, aho nacyo cyagaragaje ko ibi bikorwa Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika zikomeje kugenda zikora atari byo, ndetse rwose bashatse banabihagarika. Uyu nguyu akaba ari Mohamed Al-Jazir, Mohamed Raza Aref, akaba avuga ko Irani idakwiriye kuba yasenywa bigeze hariya, ahubwo hashakwa umuti w'ikibazo ku mpande zombi, rwaba uruhande rwa Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ndetse na Irani. Ibihugu byombi bikemera ubusabe bw'ibihugu ndetse bakaba babasha no kuba bagirana imikoranire aho gukomeza gusenyana ku mpande zombi. Uyu Mohamed akomeza kugenda avuga ko igihugu cya Katari cyiteguye kuba cyahuza impande zombi, kititeguriye kuba cyakomeza kujya mu mirwano. Yagaragaje ko igihugu cya Katari kitazasubira mu mirwano, ahubwo kiteguriye gushyira hamwe kwa bino bihugu byombi ndetse no guhuza izi mpande zombi zikomeje kumvikanwaho umwuka mubi ku mpande zombi. Munyemereye reka dusubikire amakuru yacu ahangaha. Njye mwari kumwe ya Valente, iri ni ijwi Line TV, kanda subscribe, like ndetse na comment kugira ngo dukomeze kubana mu makuru yose agenda anyura hano ku ijwi Line TV. Njye mwari Valente, mwari kumwe ya Valente. Ciao ciao.
Mr. President.
Your expectations for your trip to China?
What do you?
At what point are you done negotiating with Iran?
Well, we're going to see what happens. We're only making a good deal. We have their military's gone; it's wiped out, and we're only going to make a good deal, and we'll see what happens. But I believe that one way or the other, it's going to be very good for the American people, and I think actually very good for the Iranian people.
Are you reconsidering the Pakistanis as mediators?
No, they're great.
What?
I think they're great.
Mr.
I think
President.
the Pakistanis have been great. The Field Marshal and the Prime Minister of Pakistan have been absolutely great.
What?
Mr. President, what is your message to President Xi as it relates to the Iran war?
Well, I think number one, we're going to have a long talk about it. I think he's been relatively good, to be honest with you. You look at the blockade, no problems. They get a lot of their oil from that area. We've had no problem, and he's been a friend of mine. He's been somebody that we get along with. And I think you're going to see that good things are going to happen. This is going to be a very exciting trip. A lot of good things are going to happen.
Mr. President.
Do you think he needs to intervene at all with the Iranians?
I don't
Do you
think
think
he
he
does,
can help
no.
in any way?
No, I don't think we need any help with Iran. We'll win it one way or the other. We'll win
Mr.
it.
President.
We'll win it peacefully or otherwise. Their Navy's gone. Their Air Force is gone. Every single element of their war machine is gone. They've killed a lot of people. They've killed 42,000 people at least over the last month and a half. We win. I mean,
Mr. President.
no matter how you cut it.
Mr. President, what do you think?
Do you believe, Mr. Kurdi, sir, Mr. President, do you believe your visit to China will impact of international economy and price of
It's
oil?
going to be a positive. We're going to have a very good meeting. I spoke with President Xi. We both look forward to the meeting. It's going to be great.
And Mr. President,
Mark, Mr. President, what is going to be your red line to end the ceasefire for you? What will it take to pull the plug?
Well, we're going to see, and we'll be thinking about it on the flight, and we'll be thinking about it for the next little while. But we've beaten their military very soundly. That's over with. The blockade is very effective. It's been 100% effective. And one way or the other, it's going to work out very well. It's going to work out very well. I think you're going to have so much oil, you're going to have a gusher of oil like you've never had before. So when oil goes up a little bit, I thought it would go up much more. If you go back 3-4 months ago, when we were contemplating, we assumed oil would go much higher. Yesterday it was at $99. And if you think about it, I would have taken that all day long because it's very simple. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. They will not have a nuclear weapon. They know that. They've agreed to that. And then that's not what they said to me when it came to pay. We don't play games. They're not going to have a nuclear weapon.
Mr. President, you promised to bring inflation down. It's now at its highest level in 3 years. Are your policies not working? What's happening?
Policies are working incredibly. If you go back to just before the war, for the last 3 months, inflation was at 1.7%. Now, we had a choice. Let these lunatics have a nuclear weapon. If you want to do that, then you're a stupid person, and you happen to be. I mean, I know you very well. Anybody that wants them to have a nuclear weapon is a stupid person. So we said we're going to take the greatest stock market in history, and we're going to go down a little bit, and actually that turned out to be incorrect because our stock market is now at the highest point in history, which frankly surprised a lot of people. It's a very simple message. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, and they won't have a nuclear weapon, and that's 100%. Their Navy is gone, their Air Force is gone, their anti-aircraft is gone, their radar is gone, their leaders are gone. They're all gone. Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. Do whatever is necessary, and as soon as this war is over, which will not be long, you're going to see oil prices drop, and you're going to see a stock market, which is already at the highest point in history, go through the roof. You're going to see the golden age of America, frankly, and you're seeing it now. So as soon as this is, don't forget, You have hundreds of ships that are loaded up with oil that want to come out. As soon as they come out, we're going to have a gusher of oil, and you're going to have inflation that goes way down. Now, with all of this, inflation is much lower than it was under Biden. Biden had the highest inflation in the history of our country. Inflation is nothing by comparison, but our inflation is just short term. Because if you go from just before the war, we were for the last 3 months 1.7%. And now what you have is as soon as this war is over, you're going to see inflation go down to probably 1.5%.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Mr. President, yesterday you said the good the Kurds arms from the critical effort. A U.S. military official said that the Kurds have not received any arms, and the Kurdish political parties are denying receiving any arms.
The officials are wrong.
Your message to Chinese people, sir, on the summit.
How's that different than your ballroom?
So what happened is we have a ballroom that's under budget. It's going up right here. I've doubled the size of it because we obviously need that. And we're right now on budget, under budget, and ahead of schedule.
You doubled.
I doubled the size of it, you dumb person. It's double the size.
What about
You are not a smart person.
What about
Right over here. Wait a minute. Right over here. And based on a lot of things that have happened over the last year, we doubled the size of the ballroom. So we're going to have a ballroom that's appropriate for the White House. We doubled the size. The ballroom now is ahead of schedule, and it's a little bit under budget, depending on the finishes that we use.
Does the president of Cuba have his days numbered? Does the president of Cuba have his days numbered?
Well, they're not doing well. Cuba is not doing well. It's a failed nation, and we'll be talking about Cuba at the right time.
Mr. President, let me ask you about Venezuela. Some Venezuelans are concerned that there are some political prisoners still in their prison. Would you do something about that? Are you concerned?
We're going to get them all out. And I'll tell you what, Delcy's doing a great job. The people of Venezuela are thrilled with what's happened. They can't even believe it. They're dancing in the streets. And as you know, we have Exxon, we have Chevron, we have all of the big companies going in. And Venezuela now is making more money than they've made in the last 25 years.
And the political prisoners will come out.
As you know, they let a lot of the political prisoners out, and the rest will be coming.
Thank you.
Did you ask Marty McCary to resign, sir? Or did you fire your FDA
Well, I don't want to say,
commissioner?
but Marty's a great guy. He's a friend of mine. He's a wonderful man, and he's going to be off. And the assistant, the deputy, is taking over temporarily until we find him. Everybody wants that job. It's a very important job. Marty's a terrific guy, but he's going to go on and he's going to lead a good life.
Sir,
He was having some difficulties. You know, he's a great doctor, and he was having some difficulty, but he's going to go on and he's going to do well. Everybody wants that job.
So the midterm elections, would you send the National Guard or ICE to voting locations in November? Would you do that?
Well, you know what? I do anything necessary to make sure we have honest elections. We have to have honest elections.
So you're not ruling that out?
And they do well with us, and the relationship is very good. We are going to have a great meeting.
Do you think he's got what it takes to convince the Iranians?
Whatever he can do to help the The end of the war in Ukraine, I really think it's getting very close.
Greenland. China invest $1 trillion in the U.S. Will China invest $1 trillion in the U.S.? Will
When
China
you're
invest?
negotiating.
American financial situation, I don't think about anybody. I think about one thing. We cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. That's all. That's the only thing that motivates
Mr.
me.
President, will China invest $1 trillion in the U.S.?
Or NATO?
Dan?
What is more broken, NATO or OPEC?
Well, OPEC is having some difficulty right now because one of those things, but that has nothing to do with me. NATO was very disappointing to me. NATO was not there when we wanted them. We don't need NATO. We don't need NATO. But if we did need them, they just weren't there.
He can help and contribute to a deal with Iran.
He could. I mean, it might be. I don't think we need any help with Iran, to be honest with you. They're defeated militarily, and they'll either do the right thing or we'll finish the job. They're either going to do the right thing or we're just going to finish the job.
The message, sir, to the Chinese people as you embark on this summit.
That we're going to have a great relationship for many, many decades to come. My relationship with President Xi is a fantastic one. We've always gotten along, and we're doing very well with China. And working with China has been very good. So we look forward to it. As you know, President Xi will be coming here toward the end of the year, so that'll be exciting too. I only wish we had the ballroom finished. The ballroom is right on budget and ahead of schedule, but I wish we had it finished now. You also may want to do one other thing. You may want to go see the reflecting pool, because that's under construction, and for the first time since 1922, it's going to work properly.
Sir, and the gas tax in Congress?
Great oil finds anywhere in the world, and you're not using it. They're not allowed to use it. And it's one of the best in the world, among the best oils in the world. Open up your oil in the North Sea and get tough on immigration.
Should he stay or go?
Europe is being very, very hurt by immigrants. It's all over.
Should he stay or go?
That's up to him. But I told him from day one, you're getting killed on energy. You're windmilling your country to death. Open up the North Sea. You have one of the greatest sources of energy in the world. Open up the North Sea.
Should state governors drop taxes on oil? Would you ask them to do that?
I think it's a great idea.
Mr. President, may I ask two questions? So, has there been any understanding between you and